learn about cameras, like how do they work? Did you figure that part out? Like, did you like understand the technology of the camera? Like, did you figure out how the camera like actually flips the picture upside down to actually show it like normally?
We went in depth of that, and it's so there's things like what Max is using is the shot mic, correct?
Shotgun, yeah.
Shotgun, and I didn't mean shotgun. The shotgun mic.
Yeah.
There we go. Not actual shotgun. Okay, but it pinpoints a certain person and kind of like drowns out the noise around and gets that voice. So as if like when you're taking an interview on the street, you don't hear so much of the bustling of the buses and people walking and people talking. You hear more of that person, but you still will hear some of the things that get caught up in the mic. Such as with the camera, as I don't know if you've seen on one of the slides, there was kind of a glare and there was a circle in the middle of it. With that was the sun glare coming directly and showing everything that was inside the actual camera lens. So there's things, we didn't go into depth of like what magnification it has and how to flip the pictures, but more into depth of what it does, how it projects, how things can be errored, and how they can be used.
Yeah, I want to piggyback on him. It was really cool because like I never knew, and right now I'm actually trying to find one, that you can attach a lens to your phone. I mean, or the iPad especially. I really never, despite me being a young person, knowing pretty much everything about this, I did not know. And so I was like, oh my God, how, what? Because then I see the iPad quality of my iPad, and it's, I mean, it's lesser compared to that, but it's still basically the same. And so then you put the lens on, and I'm like, that is even better than a $500 camera. Okay. And so I was just so amazed because I'm getting that iPhone now. Yeah.
And all of that was on the iPad.
That's what I was just going to ask you. How did you shoot it?
It was all on the iPad. There was no expensive, heavy camera that you have to take everywhere and run around with. We did have a tripod, and it was a stand. If we were basically like, most of the time that's what we did with the street interviews. But we went out and did B-roll, which is the pictures that you were seeing being put onto the people's voices and the videos. That was a great day that we had. It was B-roll Saturday, and we went out and took pictures and videos, and we ate. And this program really took care of us, not only physically and socially, but as well as I guess I could say in my diet. It was like whenever we were going out doing something, whenever we weren't there at the office, or even when we were at the office, they were buying us lunch, or they were taking us places and giving us bus tickets in. A lot of people don't get that, so it was really near and dear to my heart that they would do something like that for us.
Yeah.
I also think that using the iPad was really cool because there was this thing called time lapse where it had a really cool, like you would take a video of something and it would like, you can see cars going and all that stuff. Like I took a time lapse of a boat, like 3 boats, and they were racing each other, and I thought that was really cool because once you slow it down, it looks really cool. Like
I remember that time lapse you took. We ended our B-roll Saturday.